Hi, it's Chef Mike at Fresh Acres Market. Welcome back. We're making wild rice and lentil salad today. We'll be starting with 2 pounds of brown lentils and 32 ounces of wild rice and long grain rice mixed half and half. The brown lentils with 2 quarts of water in a saucepan covered, no seasoning, no salt, will cook and absorb all the water. The rice, 1 tablespoon of salt, and the 2 3/4 quarts of water. When it comes to a small boil, you put a lid on it, you let it go to a simmer, turn it as low as you possibly can, leave it covered until all the water is absorbed. Both ingredients are cooled before they go into the mixing bowl to make the salad. Again, this is the quantity we use here at the store. It makes almost 20 pounds of the salad. The red peppers you cut lengthwise, and coring them from the top is pretty easy. Just cut them lengthwise. Large dice is fine. Into the bowl with the cooked brown lentils and wild rice mix. All right, fresh diced yellow bell pepper. We'll be adding this into the mixing bowl with the red pepper. And the next ingredient can be fresh diced tomato. The ripest you can find, not too ripe because they'll be hard to dice. That's 2 pounds. English cucumber. Cut it in half lengthwise. Quarter it lengthwise. And just cut it into wedges. All right, the easiest way to peel onions normally is to end it, the root end and the top end, and take off the outer core by running the paring knife down the side. And to dice it by hand, sideways first, and keep your hand palm out of the way. And once you have the horizontal lines, you can go back and make cuts across the top. Again, always keeping your fingers out of the way. That's 1 pound of red onion goes into the bowl. So this is one of the things that doesn't have to be done by hand. 2 pounds of our julienne carrots, or fine julienne carrot. So now it goes into the bowl. Again, very nice color. Fresh scallions, 3 bunches total for the entire recipe. You want to end them as close as you can. You cut them on a diagonal. So 3 bunches of scallions. Then we have fresh chopped parsley. To chop parsley, bring it as close to a ball as you can. Just run the knife through it to get it into smaller pieces, and then you can chop from there. You don't need to chop it that fine. It's the equivalent of about 2 bunches of fresh parsley. Now, one of the other key ingredients in this recipe is fresh tarragon. You need to strip it off the stems. This would be the bottom stem end, where it's a little thicker and a little more fibrous, where the top ends are more tender, so you can just chop those whole. Break it into smaller pieces, and then use the bow of your knife. The tarragon you want to chop a little finer than the parsley. You'd want at least 2 bunches of tarragon or 1 volume cup measure. For any cold salad, in my opinion, you want to mix the vinaigrette first and then add it to your salad. This is 1 pint of white balsamic vinegar and 1 pint of extra virgin olive oil, 2 full tablespoons of fresh cracked black pepper. This is actually 3 tablespoons of kosher salt. Whisk it together so it's blended. The salt will dissolve somewhat. Mix all these ingredients together as thoroughly as you can. Again, this is for the Fresh Acres, so we've made 1 whole batch that we would normally set to platter for out front. So we do have a large quantity. Then you add your vinaigrette. Again, you mix as thoroughly as you can. Get everything from the bottom to the top a couple times over. So here we have wild rice and lentil salad. I hope you enjoyed making this recipe with us today. This is Chef Mike at Fresh Acres Market. Thank you.